What's up, guys? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, guys. What's up, guys? Christopher Ratton here, Ballahack Airsoft. We're doing a quick discussion video on Nokri 2 Invasion, our upcoming op on September 26th. This is the second one. The first one was an absolute blast. It also went viral all over South America because people thought that the pictures of the alien that we were using, which was fake, was real, and then they argued that anyway, all this crazy stuff. It's a lot of fun, you should check it out. This one's gonna be even better than the first one. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on. The basic story with the last one is that ABCG, Astrobiological Containment Group, was trying to make it out with the alien body that they actually obtained. The 132nd Michigan National Guard was able to obtain samples of material they found on these kind of escape pods and bring them back to their FOB. From that point, nobody really knows what happened. In this story, the original alien that was shot down was basically a political scout. When he crashed into Michigan, his ship sent out a beacon. This beacon called these crazy new aliens in that have an ability to control people. Therefore, the remnants of the 132nd and civilians in the area have been controlled by these aliens. All of Michigan and some surrounding states went black after that. Large EMP went off, and ABCG, as you can see in the promo video that we have, went in. They saw what was going on, which is really weird and freaky and crazy. And we're like, let's get out of here. They never made it out. So now, before the government is deciding to nuke Michigan, because these things might control the world, they're giving Michigan one final chance, and they're sending in ABCG to come in on foot, try to investigate and figure out if there's a way to free these humans, if there's a way to kill these new creepy aliens, which they've attempted to by dropping all sorts of ordnance on. Didn't do anything, some kind of organic biological force field. And they're trying to figure out why these aliens are there and what they actually want. The two teams you can register for, ABCG, is multicam only. By that I mean multicam clothing. It doesn't need to be, your rig can be black, it can be green, it can be tan. It'd be cool if it was multicam, but your rig and your gun and your gear, that doesn't matter. Just clothing, and yes, it has to be multicam, it has to be top and bottom. For the enlightened forces, which are the forces that have a much more grand perspective of how the universe works, and therefore are choosing to fight against humans for the sake of the aliens' objectives. They are wearing civilian clothing, they're wearing M81 Woodland, and they're wearing ACUs, which are, again, remnants of 132nd Michigan National Guard and the local civilians in the area that had been captured. If you are going as the enlightened forces, guys, you can just wear civilian clothing. Don't try to wear AOR 1 or AOR 2, anything like that. And in fact, if you are going as enlightened, please try to steer away from anything that is tan or could get mixed up with multicam. You don't have to wear BDUs to be high speed in this game. So please keep that in mind. Plus, the aliens for the enlightened have collected all of their knowledge of tactics and how they fight, how humans fight against other humans, and they're using that. So you can look high speed. They've picked up, you know, random stuff that they found from ABCG guys and the 132nd, and they're high speed operators as well. So it's not like they're zombies walking around. They just have a greater view of what's going on. And this isn't a hyper milsim event. It's a fun hybrid kind of military styled, kind of silly, fun, crazy game where we're gonna introduce some factors that are just really fun and crazy and that you will probably never see anywhere else, and we're super stoked about it. Guys, there will be an operational pause, but we always encourage everyone to bring as much gear on them as possible on your person. If you have a hydration pack, if you have a backpack that you want to put things in, you know, don't burden yourself too much, but make sure that you're not part of the attrition rate and that you can stay in the actual fight the entire time. Another story aspect, we're gonna leave a lot of this as a surprise to you guys when you get here for the event with some of the weird things going on. We're basically building these really cool creatures. And just so you know, part of the story is these creatures have evolved and basically been bred to insert to different planets, and they use the species of that planet against itself, either to resolve a conflict because it's in the hierarchy, aliens benefit, or to bring peace there, or to control it and do whatever they want. So they use whatever indigenous species are there against the indigenous species. That's what's going on here on Earth. And ABCG needs to figure out how to stop that and why it's happening and how they could make it widespread if possible. So register at ballahackops.com, guys. Pre-registration will end 1 week before. The cost is $40. After that point, the cost is $50. Every player gets a PVC patch, they get pizza, they get free drinks all day, and they get raffles, which we are bringing on some really cool companies as sponsors. We'll be releasing more information soon. Hopefully this helped you figure out what you can bring with you, and you get a better idea of what's going on with Nokri. Thanks, guys. Peace.
One small detail that Christopher forgot to mention, the aliens might be able to control or to convert enemy players and control them during gameplay. That's something you might have to look out for.
Now do it not looking like a 12-year-old.
We were there. We served.
Now engage. I'm just joking. Engage it.
Hey, let's do it one more time.
This is my dream. I've always wanted this.
Alright, you're good.
Always.